Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be reading a book to all of you. The book is called Juliane's Story, a real-life account of her journey from Zimbabwe, written by Andy Glenn, illustrated by Carl Hammond. My name is Juliane. This is the story of my journey from Zimbabwe. My mom and I lived on a farm when I was very young. They have a lot of chickens on their farms. They must get a lot of eggs. When I was 3.5, my mom left me. I don't know why she left, but I think people were out to harm her. I hope her mom's safe. People from the church took me in and brought me up. I had to learn to be my own mother and father. I began to think that I had no parents. But deep down, I knew my mom was somewhere out there looking for me. In the orphanage, there were about 30 children trying to eat from one plate. That's a lot of children trying to eat from one plate. Do you think they all were fed and full? Let's see. It was a really big plate, but there was only a tiny amount of food on it. It was only enough to feed one child. Man, from all of those people, only one person was able to eat. That means 29 children were left hungry. I didn't eat much. I survived by drinking water, but it wasn't clean. The water was full of snails and other dirty stuff, but I had to drink it. I had no choice. Would you drink water that was full of snails and other dirty stuff? I know I would have a hard time doing that. Today, we are blessed to have water that is clean. In some countries, they have water like Zimbabwe filled with dirt and all that makes it hard for people to drink. The other kids in the orphanage were mean. They laughed at me and called me names. While the other kids were playing, I'd sit on my own. I'd read my book or just cry and watch the others play. I wish I was at that orphanage because I would have played with this young girl. She looked like she was very sweet and kind. One day, they took us from the orphanage. They loaded us onto a big, dark truck with hundreds of other people. I wonder where they're going. Let's see. Because I was the smallest, I was the last one to get in the truck. I was close to the back door. I hope she's holding on because that back door looks mighty small. All of a sudden, I saw a woman. She had no shoes on. She was wearing jogging pants and a t-shirt. She was running after the truck and screaming my name, Juliane! I wonder who this woman could be. I looked at her and thought, I remember that face. It was my mom. I started crying and tried to get out of the truck. I know it sounds really strange now. I don't know how or where I got the strength to do it, but I jumped from the back of the truck straight into her arms. We held each other, screamed, and cried. I couldn't believe it was real. From that point on, everything turned around in my life. My mom went to the authorities. Eventually, they gave me a visa to travel. Not long after that, we boarded a plane and arrived in our new home country. I was happy to be back with my mom, but my first day at school was tough. I mumbled a lot because I was too afraid to speak to people. I got anxious and had panic attacks. Sometimes when I sat in class, I had no idea what was going on. It scared me. From this picture, it looks like she's all alone. I worried that my mom would never be there when I got home. At times like these, my heart would beat really quickly. Sometimes I would even pass out. Oh my goodness. My school created a special group for kids like me. Whenever I'm feeling angry, sad, or anxious, I go there. There is always someone I can talk to. They try to help me and fix things as much as possible. I am so glad they have a special group that helps young children like Juliane to overcome their anxiousness, which is anxiety, and make them feel more comfortable at the school. My social skills are really improving now. I know that I'm a fighter and a survivor. I've learned that no matter how much I go through or how much I suffer, one day I will be accepted for who I am. One day I'll be a shining star. I bet she's a shining star. She is such a sweet lady from what I am reading. I know that at the end of every dark tunnel in life, there's always a rainbow. Thank you for listening, boys and girls. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.